Can men get pregnant?
I am.
You're pregnant? You are?
Yeah. How about a congratulations? Instead of laughing at me, you could say like congrats or something.
Congratulations. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
how far
it.
along are you?
2 weeks.
How do you know you're pregnant after 2 weeks?
My stomach's been growling more than usual, so and me and him had sex, so I think that's where it came from.
How long have you guys been together?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were like a one-night stand. I was finna dip, but I was like, that's my kid. I'm finna stay. So.
That's really noble of you. We need more of that. More
I
men
know we need
like
more
you.
black fathers.
We need more of this kind of jokes. The left insanity exposed. Let's go.
Hey, Justice, can you keep it down? I'm trying to watch the game on the new home theater I just installed in my tent.
Have played extremely well. LeBron James.
Pretty cool, huh? I'll keep it down. Cool. Hey, Matthew, do you have any sunscreen for the new pool I just installed in my tent? Pretty sweet, huh? Yeah, I could get you some sunscreen. Hey, Justice, you think I could borrow a ladder for my new 2-story tent? I would, but I'm using it to build my new back house on my tent.
Hey, I got a package for Justice Dominic.
Damn.
These are mess people. They are getting out of control.
Yesterday, we're with Barron Trump. Barron's a very interesting guy, the son of Donald Trump, 6'7", 6'8". We're doing a podcast with Ryan Garcia. He stays there and he walks. He says, let me walk you to your car. The son of a billionaire who's a president says, let me walk you to your car. He's working customer service. He walks us to our car and he's standing there until we get in the car to leave. He says, look, no matter what I do, no matter what my brothers do, no matter how much money we make, our success will never come close to what our father had to do, because he really had the hard life, not us. We have an easy life. He just turned 18. Are you kidding me? Like, what a freaking stud of a kid to say something like that, right?
This kid is going places.
I'll be honest, man. Men and women aren't equal. I'm sorry if that hurts your little stupid ears. We're not equal, because equal means the word same. We're not the same. In fact, that's my favorite thing about a woman, is that she's not a dude. Quit pretending we're the same. I don't walk around, I could have a baby if they'd let me. I can't. People try to make it, like, we're equal. I want it to be equalized. No, you don't. When any one of you got a babysitter tonight, how many of you picked a dude?
No one ever.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to get a tattoo?
I'm gonna say no.
Probably not. No.
It's probably too young to make decisions.
It's a pretty permanent decision.
They can't make the decision for themselves yet. Something permanent on their body.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to consent to puberty blockers?
Yes.
Yes.
And I understand how that sounds really hypocritical.
Yes, it's a permanent change on their body, but I think that at that point in their life, they probably know who they are, who they want to be.
And you think so at 12 years old?
Yes.
These people are completely insane.
Apparently, Trump's son went up to Biden at the inauguration and said, it's on now.
So when he leans into Biden here, he says, it's on.
Apparently, lip readers read what he said when he went up to, because there's a moment where he goes up to Biden and Biden looks confused and he doesn't smile. He's like, eh. But he walks up to him and goes, it's on now.
And then when he goes up to Melania, she says, try to be nice. See? And he says, okay.
I think they tried to put his dad in jail and he wants to kill that guy. He's like, fuck you.
I totally get that, honestly.
Never disrespect another man unless you're ready for some karma.
Goodbye. Enjoy the drive home. Fuck you.
Oh, instant karma.
I was just violently attacked.
By who?
By her. We were just arguing. She used offensive and violent language that violated my rights as an individual.
You all right, love? Keep going. Go. We've zapped 3 of them this morning. They're everywhere today.
Now that's a base police officer.
What brought you down to Houston?
Hopefully for help getting my weight down and getting healthy again.
What do you mean healthy again? You were healthy before?
Bro saw right through her BS.
She quit eating the vinaigrette and ate honey mustard dressing.
She eat, what, a gallon of honey mustard?
Bro knew something was off.
Why the skin hasn't shown anything, okay?
She builds fluid up. She can't help it. That's the one thing she's been stressing about is the fluid.
None of your tests show that you're retaining water, okay? You're not 700 pounds of water.
These guys just roasting them. It's so funny.
Do you think it's hypocritical that you guys agreed with me that undocumented, let's call them what they are. They're illegal aliens. Your impulse is going to tell you to don't interrupt. So you guys think it's okay.
I want to have a conversation.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. You guys think it's okay. You agreed with me that illegal aliens deserve a place to stay in this country. But when I asked them to come home with you, you all of a sudden wanted to put up your borders. You didn't want them in your space.
No. Can I answer? Yeah. I think that when you ask someone to do something like something that huge, to invite someone into their home, they need a little time to process that.
Exactly. You can't just let millions of people come to your home.
I want you to tell me exactly the point in history where America was great.
Ever since you've been alive, America has been the greatest it's ever been.
You think so?
100%, brother. You can name somewhere else that's better than America. And why don't you live there?
I'm not sure.
I know you're not sure because they don't exist.
You think we have the same opportunity as everybody else, as black people?
Yeah, 100%.
With a 200-year economic head start on us?
Aren't you at this university?
Yeah.
You're at the university just like all these white people. How's that any different?
Have you ever heard of generational trauma, generational wealth? My people don't own anything. How can you build something when my people come from nothing? I come from South Memphis.
Oh my gosh, stop with this victim mentality. You're gonna get nowhere with that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you try to show your butt off, it's flat.
There's no way he just said that.
I'm having a baby. Yeah.
Oh, are you so excited, Henry? Are you happy?
And it's a boy.
Sam's like, what's happening?
I hope it doesn't die this time.
Bro destroyed her with one sentence.
Why do you think you're the baddest?
People tell me I am, and I believe it.
A lot of liars nowadays.
She completely shattered her confidence.
Why are you putting on makeup?
I don't know, baby. It makes mommy look prettier.
Well, but I don't think it's working.
These kids are so pissed.
I love America. You don't like America? Why not? All right. Well, look at your hat. You literally have the juice bag hat on. But you legitimately don't like America because what? They're stupid? And what do you do for a living? What do you do? Yeah, it does. You can't just call an entire country stupid when you have that stupid hat on, and then you don't even know what you do for a living.
These FTs have just lost their mind.
Well, this is interesting. This guy's been mayor of New York City for 1 month, okay? What he promised was a free bus for everybody, grocery stores run by the government for, poor people to get food, which is a good thing, I think. And that rent was gonna go down. Those are like the big 3 things he promised everybody. So today he's got his first meeting with the city about the budget. And what he says is, I'm raising property taxes on everybody by 10%, okay? Rent's not gonna go down, actually. He's draining $1 billion from the rainy day fund, which I don't even know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. And none of the free stuff that he promised is actually happening.
Honestly, I'm not surprised, man, that he's just ruining New York City. But you get what you voted for, New York.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
Because it comes from China.
Racist.
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China.
Mr. President, can you just respond to Kamala Harris's campaign attacking you for being in this town because they say there are white supremacists?
Who was here in 2021? Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
You have very low unemployment rate in the US and we have a very high unemployment rate in France. How come? What the recipe for?
Well, maybe we have a better president than you do.
Your research says that there are, for immigrants on the whole,
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out. Go ahead. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, it was just a follow-up of what I just asked you, sir.
You ready? We have the president of Finland. Ask him a question.
I have one for him. I just wanted to follow up on the one that I asked.
Did you hear me?
Did you want?
Did you hear me? Ask him a question.
Trump is not joking around.
Did you guys see what James Carville just said? Keeping in mind, James Carville's not just some rando psychopath in the Democratic Party. He's arguably the most respected consultant over the last 30 years. He said when Democrats take control next time, what they should do is stack the Supreme Court by adding 4 new justices. So imagine 4 more Ketanji Browns on the court. And they should just make D.C. and Puerto Rico as states, which would, of course, give them 4 new senators. And then at that point, you can kind of do whatever you want. Constitution is not going to stop you because, after all, you've got a Supreme Court that will decide whatever you want it to decide in order to get whatever you want. And why does he want to do all this? To protect our democracy.
This sounds like cheating to me.
Hi, everyone. I'm coming to you from America. Okay. I just fell out of the coconut tree back there. Right. Listen, let's be clear here. Now that Trump has started his war of choice, the gas prices have gone up. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I know that? Because as well, when I was in office, for me and Joey's term, the gas prices had gone up, okay? They went up a lot higher than they are today, right?
It's true.
And you guys still survived. Okay.
That's one of the best impressions I've seen in a while.
Dangerous force in the Middle East. Do you agree with him on that at least?
No.
We would be able to totally obliterate them. That's a terrible thing to say, but those people who run Iran need to understand that. And what do you think he meant by saying those people?
White supremacy.
His subhuman people of color.
He's becoming very delusional and honestly showing a little bit of signs of dementia.
The man truly is insane.
Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris said all of that, not Donald Trump.
Gotcha there. Gotcha. Good.
Within seconds of shots being fired, they're literally dragging Vance off stage by his tuxedo, but Trump is still all the way over here. He would definitely be the primary target, and they just left him hanging center stage for that long. They're finally getting him off stage awkwardly. At this point, it's entirely fair for the American people to be asking, what in the hell is going on? Is the Secret Service really that incompetent? I can tell you as somebody who's been arrested by them, I do not believe that. Trust me when I say that they should have been absolutely prepared for any eventuality. They run drills for shit like this weeks in advance of an event like this.
They did the best they can, honestly.
Don't get me wrong, I love the US, but I think to assume to say that people are coming to the US because they like living here in the system, I think is not necessarily true.
So let me ask then, how many people then are escaping the United States to go to China, Cuba, Venezuela, or Russia?
It makes no sense. It's just such a ridiculous question. It makes no sense. It's not what we're talking about.
We are talking about which systems are better than others. I'm making the argument that capitalism is the most perfect system we have out of any other market. And my proof to that, among many other things that we've spoken about in this episode, is that you have people coming on boats to escape regressive socialist countries. And if you're trying to...
people not doing that.
These people are completely brainwashed. They cannot see the truth at all.
Why is it that suddenly all Somali Americans don't deserve to be here because of individuals who committed crimes? Why not this guy who Trump just let off scot-free?
He's saying that we all agree that the fraud story in Minnesota is bad, and yet the topic we're discussing is not the fraud scandal. It's Donald Trump talking about
Or the governor who swept it under the rug.
This is why he won in 2016, and it's why he won in 2024, because instead of talking about the outrageous situation in which immigrants who are given the greatest privilege on earth, American citizenship, turned around and stole from the American people, we're talking about how Donald Trump talks about that outrage.
They all have to, yes, it's crazy.
In Florida, you can no longer use your EBT money to buy sugary junk food.
New SNAP restrictions go into play across Florida today. Starting today, if you rely on SNAP benefits, you can't use your EBT card to purchase anything in this cart.
Literally nothing in this cart is actual food. As you can imagine, the Fats are not happy about this.
Now I'm being told what I can buy and what I can't buy. And I don't think that's right.
Guess what, lady? It's not your money.
Exactly. Not your money. You can decide what you do with it.
British police arrested a man for having the Xbox username Ching Chong Chinaman. That's what they're going after over in England these days. They're not trying to take care of their actual problems. They're going after people who make Xbox usernames. Now, there's a funny conclusion to this story. Turns out the dude's Chinese, so they dropped all the charges. He made the name when he was 13. He thought it was funny with his friends.
What is going on in England? It's crazy.
Actress Cameron Diaz has come out and said that back in her prime, she was hotter than Sydney Sweeney is now, and that's caused a whole bunch of people on the internet to argue about this.
Honestly, she just said it. That's what I think.
Democrats, do you guys remember
when you guys tried going around and saying that, Trump was colluding with Russia. It ended up actually being your own party that was going around and spreading those lies. And then you tried to impeach him not once, but twice. And then that didn't work. And so then you tried to, go after him civilly so he'd be broke. And then that didn't work. Then you guys tried to deplatform him by taking him off social media. That didn't work. And so then you guys really put your effort into this when you tried to criminalize him, put him in prison for the rest of his life. That didn't work. So then you guys try to physically take him out, and then you missed.
Oh my gosh, what are the Democrats doing? They should be ashamed.
A beautiful transformation.
You maggots are dumb sons of... What did you just throw at me? The Citizens Constitution. I didn't know you maggots could even read. Are you assuming that I don't know what's in this?
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Wow, now that's much better.
How are we allowed to have a foreign policy when we are violating the policies here? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like what do you mean the immigrants are getting a check and we're putting them up in places that what?
I can't believe the Democrats did that. This is completely nuts to me.
Kamala, would you like to run for president again in 2028?
Are you sure you want me to? I thought I was going to be the president last time, but I lost.
Oh, that's only because you came off as insincere and pretty dumb. But what if I said you're the best option we have right now?
Okay, I'll run for president again. Since I ran in 2020 as an Indian woman and lost, then I ran in 2024 as a black woman and lost. In 2028, should I run as a Korean woman?
Probably not. Even if you did an accent, I'm pretty sure people could tell you're not actually Korean. I'm thinking we need to appeal more to masculinity. Do you remember Harry Sisson?
I do.
Well, it turns out he gets a whole lot of lady beef, but somehow he's still pretty gay, so we can use him to appeal to both gay and straight men. Come on out, Harry.
Ooh, Kamala, it's so good to see you again. I can't wait to help you attract more masculine voters.
I'll admit he still comes off way more gay than I thought, but I don't think that'll hurt none.
Ooh, it won't hurt at all. That's exactly what I say to women before they put a cucumber in my buns. Ooh.
All right, Harry, let's not gay it up too much or we'll lose the election again.
Honestly, I hope she runs again because she's gonna lose again.
It's not correct that there is such a thing as biological sex. And I'm a historian of medicine. I can unpack that for you at great length if you want, but in the interest of time, I won't.
You've heard what the professor has to say. What's your response?
Well, I don't understand what the claim that there's no such thing as biological sex means. And I certainly think it's, let's call it an error, to suggest that there's some sort of scientific consensus about that.
I don't agree with why Dr. Peterson has been asked to stop abusing students on campus.
To stop doing what?
Abusing students.
I see.
Are you prepared to suffer the consequences that society may deem you need to suffer?
Yes, I'm prepared to do that. If they find me, I won't pay it. If they put me in jail, I'll go on a hunger strike. I'm not doing this. That's that.
Wow, that's so good. I miss Jordan Peterson. I hope he gets better.
Well, we have a new estimate for California's high-speed rail. You might want to sit down first. Maybe lie down. The current projection for the full Phase 1 build-out is $231 billion. That's up from the $33 billion voters were sold on back in 2008, which means the cost has only gone up by roughly 7 times. And by California standards, that's practically on budget.
What is Gavin Newsom doing? He should stop the fraud now.
He's making me mad.
Did you damage his sign?
I have it on video.
Are we pressing?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Destruction of private property. You'll get community service and you'll be ordered to pay restitution for the flag.
I am a full-time student.
Next time you'll think not to do it.
And, you can't find any, peace in your heart and understanding.
I will tell the judge and he'll drop the charges after 6 months and you do community service.
You just get what you deserve.
Hi, I love your shirt.
Thank you.
I love your shirt.
No, get away from me.
Whoa.
Hi.
Okay.
Stay away from these people. Stay away from these people.
Excuse me?
Stay away from these people. They're bad people. It's okay. They're just trying to get that on my fucking face.
You're a bad person. The only bad people here I've seen are you guys.
Don't talk to me. They're just here to try and rattle people up and then post it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And they're still sticking to get the fuck out of my face.
Can you just prove me wrong with an argument instead of telling people not to talk to me?
There are people coming around with video cameras. Ignore them.
Are you able to have a conversation? You're crashing out right now.
I love your hair. That's beautiful. What's your sign say? What'd your sign say?
Wow, these protesters, they are the most sane people ever.
I think the time is long overdue for the American people to tell this president he is not a dictator, he is not a king.
A few moments later.
Senator, why have you stopped short of calling Maduro of Venezuela a dictator?
I think it's fair to say that the last election was undemocratic, but there are still democratic operations taking place in that country.
Oh my gosh. How can you say something like this?
Of course, the more pain we are all experiencing from the high price of gas, the more benefit there is for those who can access electric vehicles.
40 years later.
I'm old enough to remember when Democrats were advocating for higher gas prices to bring about the end of the internal combustion.
You only have to be 5.
Now, all of a sudden, gas prices are.
Wait, which Democrats said I want
gas
higher
prices?
gas prices?
All, literally all.
They said I want higher gas prices.
Yes,
And
literally.
gas
that was
prices
the policy to drive prices up to get rid of the internal combustion.
The Democrats just do all the opposite of what Trump is doing. That's all they got going on.
For men, sometimes it's difficult to talk about your feelings. But what if good mental health was possible without traditional talk therapy? Introducing Real Man Therapy, therapeutic solutions for men that actually work.
This isn't your grandma's therapy. We know what actually helps men get out of their depression. Kick things off at our wood chopping station. Connect with others in meaningful conversation.
All I'm saying is that a squad of Marines could easily take out a whole legion of Roman soldiers.
You're not taking into consideration the tortoise formation, bro. Experience soothing aromatherapy. Our dietitians will treat your mind by treating your body.
That sounds like fun. A lot of fun to me. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right here to watch the next one. Bye bye.